Okay, so we will begin with a superset this morning. For those of you who do not know what a superset is, it is doing 2 or more workouts back to back with no rest in between. Okay, so my weight is 40. Remember that the higher the weight, the lower the reps, the lower the weight, the higher the reps. Okay, so we will do in this case 3. We will do glute bridges with calf bridges and a hold up at the top. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what the bridges are, is we're going to start with, let me fix my microphone. Okay, we're gonna start with a regular glute bridge, which is going all the way down, coming right back up. Okay, now the calf bridge is going halfway down from where we went all the way down. We're gonna just bring it halfway and up. So half, up, okay? And then we're gonna do a hold up at the top for the third one, okay? Now, the way to check your form is sitting upright where you're going to be putting your back at. Remember that your back has to be bra strap level, okay? The way I check my form is where I'm sitting upright, where my knee lies, that's where my heel will be at, okay? It might be different for other people, so you can actually adjust your legs, your feet, where you feel the isolation of the glute, okay? Where you feel the glute working. Another thing I want you to remember is always push off your heels, okay? And chin must be tucked in at all times, okay? So here we go. All right, now up we go. Okay, here we go. Remember that when you come up, I want you to not only push off your heels, I want you to squeeze the glute up at the top, and the chin must be tucked in at all times, okay? Whether you're coming down, the chin comes with it, and when you come up, the chin stays tucked in. So those 3 are the most important things I want you to remember while doing your glute bridges, okay? Here we go. Down, up, squeeze, 1, down, squeeze, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, down, up, 9, down, up, 10, down, up, 11, down, up, 12. And now we're gonna go into our glute bridges. I like to bring something to remind me where the placement of my glute will be, okay? So I don't forget to go all the way down. So here, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, down, 11, down, 12, hold it, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh my goodness. This superset will have your glutes on fire. Now, rest time in between sets is absolutely personal preference, okay? So I always recommend 1 to 3 minutes, okay? For me, it's 2 minutes, but like I said, personal preference for you all. So whatever you decide. So get your water, stay hydrated, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, so for this next workout is our plie squats. Okay, my weight will continue to be 40. The form, for those of you who do not know, a correct form is put your feet together, flare your feet out, your toes, I'm sorry, then your heels, then your toes again, then your heels, and then your toes one more time. This is the form that you want to have while doing these plie squats, okay? Now, one thing I do want you to remember always is to push off the heels of your feet when you come up, okay? Now, when you're down here, instead of being straight up, I want you to have a slight slant forward, okay? When you come up, I don't want you to lock out your knees. And I do not want you to squeeze the glute as well, okay? One thing to remember, it's gonna be a constant movement, meaning we're not gonna pause at the top, we're not gonna pause at the bottom. So it'll be a constant movement, not squeezing the glutes and not locking out the knees, okay? So exactly, this is the form I want you to have, all right? Here we go. So grabbing your weight, again, you do one more time, and then one more. And that's the form you want to have, okay? So here we go, grabbing your weight, and we go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Those hurt. Again, take your rest, get hydrated, and see you on the next one. All right, so for next workout, it is our dumbbell RDLs. Now, a quick rundown of your form for my beginners, of course. Foot placement is going to be shoulder widths apart. Now, important thing to remember, or else your back will start hurting, which is a message that I get a lot, is that their back hurt. And the reason for that is because a lot of people, when they're going down, they are arching the back, okay? That is one thing we don't want to do. We don't want to arch the back because then your glutes are not working, okay? Your back is working. That is why your back hurts. Now, instead of arching the back, we're going to tuck it in. Did you see that? So instead of arching, and it's going to feel weird, yes it is, but the correct form, because we don't want you to hurt your back or, get an injury or anything. So instead of arching, we're going to bring in the pelvis, okay? So tuck it in. We're going to take a deep breath and keep our core engaged, okay? Ready for that weight. And pretend you have a wall behind you and you want to touch that wall with your glute, okay? Now, remember that once you feel like when you round off your back and you're pushing that glute, remember that when that glute can no longer go any further, you need to come up, okay? Now, when you come up, I don't want you to do a crazy thrust forward. I want you just to stay at level, okay? And you will feel, trust me, you will feel the tension in the glute, okay? So I know it's a lot for those beginners, a lot of information to process, but remember that the more you do it, the muscle memory will remember. The muscle will remember every time, okay? So again, tucking in your pelvic, sucking in your stomach, and your dumbbells will be close to your body as possible. We're going to push those glutes back, and when those glutes no longer touch the back wall that we have back there, we come up, okay? And that's it. Here we go. My weights will be 35. All right, so shoulder widths apart, and we tuck and we engage our core, and down we go. Once you feel like that glute no longer pushes back, come up. Let's go. Down. Up. 2. Down. Up. 3. Down. Up. 4. Down. Up. 5. Down. Up. 6. Up. Up. 7. Up. Down. Up. 8. Down. 9. Down. Up. 10. Down. Up. 11. Down. Up. 12. Down. Up. 13. Down. 14. Down. 15. I might have done one too many. Whew. You would definitely feel it in those glutes. Stay hydrated. See you on the next one. All right, so for next workout, it is the workout we hate to love, okay? All right, so it's a love-hate relationship, okay? But it's good for the body. All right, so it's gonna be our Bulgarian split squats. Now, placement, foot up on top, if I can find it. Foot up on top will be your foot that will stabilize your body, okay? The workout will be done with the one on the floor. Now, when you go down, one thing to remember is that I want you to push off the heel on the foot that's on the floor, okay? Now, the foot that's up on top, the same hand I use to hold the weight. This other hand, I actually use it to kind of stabilize my body. It's optional. You don't have to do that if you don't have to or don't want to, okay? Like I said, it's optional. Now, when you are down here, remember that if you're working the glute, I want you to have a slight bend on your torso, okay? We're gonna go down at a slant, come up and stay at a slant, okay? Again, pushing off your heel and always keeping that bend in your knee. Don't lock it out when you come up, okay? You need to keep it right there, all right? And that's pretty much it. Let's go. Here we go. So up here, we go down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. 11, down. 12. Woo! Trust me. Your glute was on fire. All right, on to the